Okay, guys, it's over. The studio is gone.
Hi, I'm John, and this is Bogdan. Join us on our journey as we figure out how to earn a living as artists, introduce you to those we meet, and share what we learn along the way.
So, we have no studio now.
Yeah, we do. We still have the studio here at home.
I know, I watched him in a video that just did this week, and it's like painting falls off the wall.
They fall off the wall. I have no room. I bump into things.
But
I'll get used to it. That's not a big crisis. We did sell the house and finished. We closed today, so we don't have a studio across the street anymore, and we are actively looking for a place closer to Houston to call home and to work in. So fingers crossed, but we got a lot to share with you this week. If you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell, and that'll tell you when we have new content. So let's dive in. Okay, it is happening. You can hear the echo behind me. We have cleaned out Mom and Dad's house. Bogdan and I have worked really hard over the last few days to get all those little bits that you forget. And we've been able to clean out the house, clean the sinks, clean the bathtub, do all those things, trying to make it acceptable for the new buyer, who we happen to know. David is a really nice guy, and we hope he has lots and lots of joy here, and that he can start creating his memories here the way that we have created ours. So with that, we're going to close here in a day or two, and the house will now belong to someone else, and we'll start our next adventure.
Hi guys, hope you are alright. I just want to share with you that last Saturday we had an open Saturday here at Silver Sea Studios, and there wasn't that much traffic, therefore I haven't lost any minute, and I started creating a new kind of series. Those are smaller pieces I'm working on. I don't know exactly where it goes, but it's going to be a new look of this sculptural photography that you have been seeing me doing for a while. And I want to show you these two last pieces I'm working on. They are, one is almost ready, the other one is on process. They are made with leftovers elements, architectural elements, and I don't want to waste materials, and I don't want to throw beautiful images that can make a piece in the garbage.
know, we get to see lots and lots of people through the studio, and that's great. People come just to spend a lovely day out looking at art. Some people are coming specifically to buy. Others are just kind of exploring, and if something catches their eye, then they'll pick it up. And it's really important to me because of that we have all kinds of people coming through, that I have various price points for my work. And so what I've done here is I in addition to the paintings and the smaller paintings as well as the more expensive ones, I also do these little buttons. And I got a button maker a couple of years ago, and each one of these become original pieces of art, but in a button format. So I take and create these abstracts as well as some faces, and that kind of represents my work where it is in my regular the work that I do on canvas. But these are very, very small. I sell them for a couple of bucks each, and I sell out of them. I mean, a lot of people come into the studio and they want to buy something. They like me, they like the work, but they're not ready to buy a large painting. So it gives an option. So I just thought I'd share with you that I've made a whole new batch of buttons, and hopefully they'll sell out real fast too. I am so excited to follow up with you guys on something that we did, a couple of weeks ago. And I know we reported on it, but I want to do a follow-up. We actually, probably the last two people on earth, Bogdan and I, to actually really go in and set ourselves up on Google My Business. And we went in and filled in all the things we weren't doing. And all of a sudden, we're getting all kinds of attention to our website, to our Google page, getting all kinds of search results, and even some business calls that we would not have gotten if we weren't there. So I just wanted to follow up a little. So the first bit was creating the profile necessary in Google My Business. And as it stands now, going from basically zero, I've now had 322 views with 180 searches, with the activity report at 1.1 thousand. Those might not seem like huge numbers, but I was not getting those numbers before. So now people are actually finding me when they're doing Google searches, and they're coming to my website, and my website is registering a marked increase as well. We also found that the dynamic has shifted, where it was before, the majority of the people who were looking at my website were coming from just random places. Now, and then it was YouTube, because we were doing all the YouTube content. And now it's Google searches. It's overwhelmingly, Google is bringing people to our website more so than YouTube. That's great news. Again, not rocket science. It doesn't cost anything that I'm aware of. And something I think all our friends were already doing, and we were just the last ones. But the other thing we did that does cost money is the creation of a Google ad. And so both Bogdan and I created a sample Google ad. Basically, we were looking at the statistics that the Small Business Association suggests that small business put a certain percentage of their income into advertising. We were putting nothing, almost nothing, into advertising. Occasional print things for friends who are running magazines. So we thought, okay, what's the hurt? We'll risk it, put $5 a day for a period of 1 month. We'll do the investment and see what happens. So as of today, again, been going about 2 weeks. We only have a week left to go. I've had 303,000 impressions with 5,390 clicks onto my website. and with a cost of $111. Now, I have heard people say things like that you're wasting your money if you're doing Google ads, but to get that kind of attention to my website and to my YouTube channel and to my blog and my vlog, all of these numbers are going up now, and I'm getting all kinds of responses. I'm getting subscribers on YouTube. Still slow, but so much better than I was doing before. So I just wanted to report back that we're really, really pleased with this. Not sure exactly. I say there are no sales. A guy called me last week, and he found us through Google. He was looking, he had a death in the family. They wanted someone to video a ceremony at the Romanian church here in Houston. He's from Florida. And they found us. They would never have found us otherwise. But because Bogdan's listing was there, the name of the business is in Romanian. He is listed as a Romanian artist, videographer, photographer in Houston. All those things came together, and we got a job offer. We weren't able to do it because we were out of town. But so yeah, we got some real activity, and we're thrilled. I don't know that it's something we'll do a lot of, but if you haven't done it, you might explore that possibility, because we're just not getting that kind of traffic in any other way. Just wanted to report back.
So one of the things I realized is that my artwork is not very large. And I'm not talking about the pure photography. I talk about the mixed media pieces. They have a certain size because they are constructed on paper, and they need to resist. They need to resist over time, because if you create a piece on paper that is too heavy, it will fall over time, it will break, it will bend, it will warp, whatever. And here I am trying to achieve a new piece, and this would be my first big sculptural photography mixed media piece. And I had this a vision for quite a while now to construct these arches on a larger scale. I have this image in my mind for a long time, and this weekend I actually start working on it. I truly like the very first steps of this. I measure it quickly, and it turns out to be like 60 by 45 inches. I have no idea how I'm going to fix this on what's the supporting background, because for now I use sheets that are maximum 40 by 32, and I don't know if I'm gonna find anything that big. I would probably have to become creative in this section, and create several pieces, join them together. I have no idea where this is gonna go, but I will talk about, and I will show you all these steps over the next episodes. But I'm very proud of this piece and how it looks like so far. It's like a bunch of rubbers on my table right now. It's actually paper if you think about it. But having a piece this big, it adds a completely different dimension to the world.
Well, it's really important to me that as busy as we all are and as complicated as life seems to get, that I still give time to creating new work. I have been doing a lot of applications for open calls for different shows around, for different exhibitions. And I realized that one of them says that, no work submitted can have been exhibited previously in Houston. And I thought, man, I got to go through a lot of my work and see the ones that I've never exhibited. And let's face it, you don't exhibit them because they're not your best works. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to create new ones for this particular call. So I'm creating 3 pieces here that are, they're functioning as a triptych. It's hard for me to go big in my home studio because I don't have the space. And of course, if I paint something really, really large, then I can't put it in the car. So what I've decided to do is decided to do this kind of triptych. So these 3 paintings will go together, but they'll also be fine apart. So I can use them as one sale, or I can get 3 sales from them. But the idea is to create an abstract, but one that I've been doing a lot of kind of ethereal, kind of patchy, look like clouds of color, very kind of, I don't know how to describe it, just the atmospheric almost. And what I thought I'd do here is do that with lots and lots of layers, and you can see I've marked the canvas up with some darker colors. But now I'm putting some lines in there as well to really give some undercoating, so these things will kind of sneak through the top layers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a bunch of kind of underlying colors with the sub markings, and then I'm going to put something really, really bold on top. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet, but I'm thinking some really, really bold colors that tie all 3 of these paintings together. That's my goal anyway, and we'll see where I get with it. But so far so good. I've had fun with them. I keep dropping the canvases because I can't really function in this studio, but it's certainly a lot of fun.
Okay guys, this is everything for this week.
Have a great week. We sure appreciate you. Keep creative, and we'll talk to you again very soon. Bye now.